All right, I'm going to jump over to Adelaine. Adelaine, this has been one of my worries for a while with work from home, and I know that you're an expert at managing process and people and technology. But we've had attorneys that have worked from home for years. Some of them do it better than others, but not typically your support staff. So I was hoping maybe you can share with us a little bit of how you're distributing the workload to your support staff, how you're managing them, making sure that your secretaries and team are remaining effective. You have that exempt versus non-exempt aspect there. Was hoping maybe you could share a little bit of what your firm did at Kaplin Stewart.
Certainly. So early on, we took a survey of who had what equipment, and then we deployed equipment for those that didn't have their own laptops to get onto remote desktop. We deployed monitors. We actually had a few people did not have internet access, so we were able to give them jetpacks. And then we offered training sessions every single day, multiple times a day, the last week that we were able to work in the office for people to get trained and comfortable, so that day one we were ready to go. And after everybody was trained, I think it comes down to logistics and communication. So we are spending more time communicating with the staff, in that each morning we have a staff meeting and we cover the workload for the day. We break it up into segments: the accounting department, firm administration, legal admins. And then if we need to break those out further by department practice areas, we will. So each morning we do that as a full group, and then the timekeepers and their assigned admin have a call daily based on their schedule to go over with the workload. So communication's been key. We're moving work around from one to the other. They all understand we're in this to save our lives, but to save our jobs long term. So if you have excess work, you flip it over to somebody else. It benefits everybody. And then logistics for us has been key. So I have a ground crew that goes to the office. There's only 2 people on the ground crew. You submit a request by 9:30 a.m. if you need supplies or files or whatever it is you need. Then you drive up to a drive-through between 11 and 12. You open your trunk, and the ground crew puts your materials in. When it's time to return items, you put it in an envelope, you mark where it goes, and the ground crew picks it up and puts it in the office. So we're keeping people out of the office every day, but getting them what they need if they need a particular file or materials. So without proper logistics or communications, we would be dead in the water. But as of now, briefs are getting filed, filings are happening, land use night meetings are happening via Zoom. So we're moving along.
You literally have a drive-through process going through.
We have the Kaplin Stewart drive-through. And it's open Monday through Friday, an hour. And then on weekends, when it's billing, we do 2 billing cycles a year, a month. So we have drive-through for billing so that the billers aren't on site the same time as the ground crew.
Super. We can order a cheeseburger and a milkshake while we're there, and you'll deliver that as well. And it's a limited staff, so you're still maintaining social distancing and all of the safety standards that you have to do. Nobody's rolling down their windows. I'm assuming it's a touchless effort, right?
It's a touchless effort, yes.
It's amazing. How about the secretaries when they're working from home? Are the attorneys still dictating to them for transcription, or how do they generate their work product?
So most of our attorneys draft their documents and then send them to the admins, but for those that still utilize dictation, we rolled out SpeakWrite, which is a service and they charge you per word, and they get back to you in draft in 4 hours, and then our admins can finalize it.
And is that something you deployed just for this initiative? It didn't exist before, or was it there before?
No, it was just for this initiative.
And just to make sure I heard that right, you said it was SpeakWrite was the technology?
SpeakWrite, and it's a fee per word, and you get the draft within 4 hours. You can, if you have particular letterhead or formats for documents, you can upload those documents on the portal so that the person who's typing it can pull down your format, or you can just do everything in draft, which is what we're primarily doing. And then it goes to the admin to finalize it. And it really has worked out well for anybody that still needs to dictate. We do have a couple of people that still dictate.